this way. Oh my God, this is so good. Wow, this is a different perspective. So I want to say thank you guys so much for coming on here. And do you want to say something, Shalita?
I have one little small snippet to add.
Go ahead.
And for me, it's a really key component. And I kind of had this dialogue earlier today with somebody else that I actually value on the book, of course. But it just really made me think about it, like the work that has to be done for me. This is my take on it. It is 80% spiritual and 20% practical. And the reason why I say that, because the visual, what we think in our minds, what we perceive, how we move forward, it's going to take a lot of work for us to reimagine, to imagine the system working for us, to imagine not having that talk with our teenage son about driving alone, to imagine being in a world where we don't have those fears. It's going to have to start with a visual so that we're manifesting it from a spiritual standpoint to come down to a physical and let it manifest in the world. So that's why I say majority of this, we are habitually thinking about what may happen, or this has happened to me, or the system does not work for me. We have to reprogram ourselves to say the system does work for me. I can get justice in my system. I can feel safe with my son, leaving out, because if we continue to live in a state of paranoia, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, then we're going like 7 words wrong. Trust me, it's good.
Right? Then that's how the universe works. We're going to gravitate. That's going to continue to come to us. It's going to be a continual expectation. Am I saying that what's happening now does not exist? No. What I'm saying is we got to create a new world order, and it first starts in the mind. So it's first shifting our thought process to manifest these good things that are like starting to happen right now, tonight, with this conversation that we have right now before we go to sleep tonight. We're manifesting that these things, this positivity, this love, this unity, this system working for everybody, receiving justice, this thing starts right now tonight in our mind. So let's create what we want in our mind first. Let's not continue the cycle of that fear, because fear is an attraction and faith is an attraction. So we got to decide what side we're going to live on.
What are we going to feed? Are we going to feed our fear, or are we going to feed our faith? And I just, again, I got so much love for all of you guys, and I have a whole nother opinion of everything right now. So I really want to say thank you guys. Thank you for taking my ignorant mindset with some things and turning it into something where I just had to understand. And anyone watching this, I hope you guys watch the whole 2.5 hours, because this isn't some conversation like any other. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on. I have immense respect for you guys. I know I kept you guys a lot longer than I said I was going to.
We didn't know. We had no idea, but we appreciate it.
I think you need some credit for putting this together based off
Definitely.
of something that you did wrong. That really is a move that is rare, beyond rare. And anybody who's listening, and I think all of us that joined in, I think need to take a moment to give you credit for seeing something that you deemed a mistake and then putting this together. That's amazing. That's humanity at its best. And if we could get more of that, I think we can start having less of these conversations.
Thank you, guys. And it's a big shout out to Shalita, and also my mom being my publicist. She wrote me like, what the hell did you just write?